Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a little bit of an interesting video. I intended this to be a really quick, easy beginner eyeliner tutorial, and then my eyeliner went a little bit crazy and I actually showed you guys how to correct an eyeliner and actually take away some of it, make it look a little bit better if you do mess it up and you already have your base makeup applied. So the only thing that I used in this tutorial is our ink liner in black, and then I also used a flat brush to correct with my concealer, and then I just dabbed some concealer on the back of my hand. But I think it's really important to leave in the choppy part sometimes and to show you guys that I mess up just like you guys do. I'm not 100% perfect and I don't know everything, but I do love sharing with you guys the tips and tricks that I really enjoy using on a day-to-day basis. And this particular eyeliner tutorial will really help you if you have hooded eyes like I do. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. As always, if you can like and comment down below, it really does help support my channel. And if you would consider subscribing, that would mean the world to me. I would love to have you guys at my channel. And then you can also turn on that notification bell if you'd like to be notified every single time I upload. But I'm going to pull you guys in, pull my hair back, and I'm going to show you guys everything raw, the kind of mess ups of it, and show you guys how I corrected it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so we are all zoomed in and ready to go. I have my two liquid liners here. These are both in the shade black. One of them is a little bit older, one is a little bit newer. I'm not 100% sure which is which, so I grabbed both of them just in case. But that's really all you need for this tutorial. Any type of black eyeliner. You can use a pencil if you want to. If you're doing a wing, in my opinion, any type of liquid eyeliner is going to be better to use, whether it is our ink liners, which is a felt tip, or we do have brush tips, or if you have any other type of liner at home. We also have colored liners. I thought with this eyeshadow look, I might do the blue, but I think the black is a little bit easier to see, and the whole point of this tutorial is for you guys to be able to watch how I do one. So I'm just going to grab my mirror here with my eyeliner, and we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys how I do this. So I'm going to take my liner, and by the way, really quick, if you have this at home and you use this, make sure to store it with the cap down. That way when you open it, the brush tip is down like that, because it will help the product sit in the tip. Whereas if you have it sitting like this, you're going to have to try really hard to get the product down into the brush. So just something to keep in mind. A lot of brush applicators are like that, or excuse me, a lot of felt tip liners are like that. You have to store them with their tip down. So just keep that in mind. But first thing you want to do is kind of get relaxed, have a mirror in front of you, and then what you want to do is actually look straight ahead at the mirror. Some people try and do this, and actually this is what I used to do. But if you look straight ahead, especially if you have hooded eyes, this is going to be a really important part for us. So the first thing that I do is I start at the very outside of my eye here, and I just slowly start to kind of flick out the liner. Now, of course, however long you want to go, or high or low, is totally up to you and its preference, and you will kind of learn as you do this more which direction is better for you. But this is the key right here of why this matters with having your eyes relaxed instead of doing this, is because you want to see where naturally your hood sits on your eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out to that point, and we're actually going to start to draw back towards our eye here. But we're going to draw right over top of that hood like it's not even there. It feels really strange to do. But we're going to draw right over that crease, make sure that we get a line. Because if you do your liner like this, see how different those spots are? You want your liner to still be kind of pulling your eye out even when your face is relaxed. So now that we kind of have that shape established, now you can kind of pick your hood up and connect everything back together. And it's not going to be 100% straight, and that's okay. But you just kind of wanted to get a guideline of where that falls for you. And then it's easier for me to angle it this direction when I'm filling in the other side here. It's a really nice thing about felt tips is you can get product from any direction. So if you need to tilt it or, you know, manipulate it in any type of way, you totally can. And so now we're just going to fill this in. I also really like this liner because it tends to dry pretty quickly. So you don't have to worry about like looking up or messing the liner up at all. Now I took that liner out quite a bit because it wasn't as pointy as I wanted it, and I'll actually show you guys how I fix that up with concealer because it's a little bit long for my taste. But because I'm going to fix that up, it's okay. It looks really thick and big right now, but this is also a really good tutorial to show you guys how to fix it. Because in my opinion, it's a little bit more difficult to do your eyes first and then do foundation and concealer around your wing liner. I mean, you totally can, and I do sometimes if I'm doing a really colorful look, but with this, it's pretty easy to clean up with concealer, and I'll show you guys how I do that. So we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. We're going to take this out. And maybe this one won't get as chunky. And we're going to keep our eyes just relaxed, looking straight ahead. Bring that back in. And just draw right over top of that hood. Sometimes it's easier to close my eye too when I get closer to the inner corner, but it's totally whatever is easier for you. And this looks really crazy before it gets filled in. Sometimes I really like a nice thick wing liner. And other times you don't. And then you can just go back and make adjustments to kind of make them look similar. I'm kind of making these really thick and dramatic on purpose. That way you guys can see the process. Of course, this is not really something that people would wear like on a day-to-day basis as far as eyeliner goes. But if I can make it nice and thick so you guys can kind of see what's happening here. Okay, so then what you want to do is grab a brush and concealer, and I will show you guys how to carve that out. So we will be right back. Okay, you guys, so we are back. I've got a flat, really thin brush here. I've got some concealer on the back of my hand there, and then I also have a clean blending brush to kind of blend out this concealer as well. So what you want to do is just take this brush and literally just carve this out to the shape that you want it to go. So if I want to completely cut this tail off, you can do that. Just kind of gives you the ability to really work and go back and blend her on out. See how that looks a little bit more clean now? Now, like I said, you guys, it is really dramatic. It's also, it's going way out to the end of my eyebrow here, but I wanted to show you guys. So same thing with this wing over here. And kind of take your finger and just really lightly press that black away. Just gotta make sure there's none left on your finger. And you can always take a little bit more concealer and really clean that up. So that way there's no black. But see how movable this is? So you actually still have plenty of time to really clean that spot up if you need to. Now see how when I have my eye open, especially on this side because the wing is a little bit smaller, you can still see the wing all the way across. And it's nice and kind of right over top of that hood there, so you can still see it even when my eye is closed. I'm actually going to do the same thing with the other eye. I'm just going to totally get rid of this. That way they look really, really similar. Or as similar as you can make it, of course. Q-tips work for you. If cotton rounds work for you, that's totally up to you. But everything is fixable, you guys. I'm getting black all over the place now, but that's okay. I can go back in with some concealer and really freshen this up over here. Okay. Bang, bang, boom. So that was totally not planned, but I totally jacked that liner up, and, you know, with makeup, you just got to work with it. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, we can just throw some mascara and lashes on. I do not have a mascara next to me, so I will go ahead and grab one and be right back. All right, you guys, so mascara is on. It does look a little bit better with the mascara because I still had some shadow on my lashes from when I had applied the eyeshadow. And this look really does call for false lashes, but I do not feel like putting falsies on today. That is another tutorial for another day. But, so you can see how sometimes makeup just doesn't go the way that you want it to, and other times it goes great. So you just kind of have to adapt and adjust. And I think knowing how to fix liner once you have makeup completed is a really, really great thing to know how to do. So it wasn't planned, but it works really well for the tutorial. I hope that you guys were able to kind of learn from this look and were able to kind of go home and try doing wing liner. The other tip that I said in my other video that I will mention again is that when you are taking your makeup off at night, a great time to practice your wing liner is after you've already taken your makeup off. Just pull your liner out, practice on each eye, and you're taking your makeup off anyways. That way you're not ruining a full face of makeup if it goes really crazy and you don't know how to fix it, and sometimes that can just ruin your entire day. So that is the tip that I would offer to you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting this video. Make sure to give it a like. It really helps support my channel. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and let me know if you learned anything new. Let me know what your favorite eyeliner tricks are. And if you guys don't mind subscribing, it also really helps support my channel as well. As always, all my information is down in the subscription box for you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.